So you can't resist. Everybody, so it goes like this. I forgot to do an album cover joke. I'm sorry. But I really like that picture of Johnny Depp. I think it's a great picture. I always admire it from the bar. No, but how about Kim Davis, man? She's got the eye of the tiger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And apparently the fashion sense of Janet Reno. Like, what does she do? Does she just pull down drapes, cut a few holes in them, and okay, I'm ready to go? And of course, she got her husband, Farmer Fran, from The Waterboy. I was glad to see him. I haven't seen him in a long time. Are they cosplaying American Gothic every day of their lives or something? What is going on with these people? No, but this whole fundamentalist movement against homosexuality, it's really aggravating to me. And when people like Kim Davis and the Westboro Baptist Church and all these other quacks, you know, they're doing their thing, it's just, it infuriates me. These people pluck out one, maybe two, if they're lucky, 3 verses out of the Bible, and this is our definitive proof. God does not like homosexuals. It's usually just one verse though, Leviticus 18:22. It goes a little something like this. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. And they go, look, see, there it is. God doesn't like homosexuals, easy as that. But is that the only way it can be interpreted? Because this is just simply a matter of interpretation, right? I mean, that's a pretty vague verse. Couldn't it just be God going to Moses and saying, hey, if you want to fuck a dude, it's different than if you're fucking a girl. Like, you know how on a girl, there's a vagina there. On a dude, there isn't. So, like, don't steer the ship there. You know what I mean? You'll literally be banging your head against a wall. I promise you. Because maybe God was just infuriated over an epidemic. Maybe there was an epidemic of guys that could not figure out how to have sex with each other. You see what I'm saying? Like, perhaps Sodom and Gomorrah was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Okay, just imagine God up there at the pearly gates. He's gazing down upon his own little personal porn hub. He's getting ready. He's kind of touching himself and everything. And down on the ground, meanwhile, you got a couple of dudes in a room, and there's one guy spread eagle on the bed, and the other guy's kind of standing in front of him going, he's got the same thing I do. There's supposed to be a hole there? Maybe in another room, you got another couple of guys. One of them's got a little more ingenuity, so he's got the penis in his hand, and he's looking at the only hole there, and he's kind of sizing it up, going, is that going to fit? I'm going to push it a little bit harder. Is it going in? That ain't going to work. Then you got another room, and you got a couple of guys, and they've just fucking given up. They're like, fuck it. They're just rubbing them together like a couple of sticks, you know what I mean? It's like, does that do anything for you? No? Okay, try the other side. Anything? Meanwhile, God's upstairs, he's infuriated. You know what I mean? It's like going to a porn site and there's nothing to watch. He's flaccid, he's got blue balls, and he's just pissed off. He's finally like, fuck it! This shit has gone on long enough! And there goes Sodom and Gomorrah. I mean, nobody really knows why he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. The scholars argue over this. It could have been that. And some people might argue, oh, come on, you know, it's pretty easy to figure out, really. Adam and Eve didn't know they were naked till they ate an apple off the fucking tree of knowledge, okay? Like, Adam was like, oh, shit. I better cover that up. This is thousands of years ago, folks. We don't know. Maybe we're setting the bar too high on our expectations. But you can look to other areas of the Bible, and you might even see an underlying agenda for homosexuality. Maybe a little push towards homosexuality. Look at the 10 Commandments, okay? One of the commandments is, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, his wife, his pets or livestock. Anything that belongs to him, you shall not covet that. Folks, I didn't read anything about not coveting the neighbor himself. Okay? Any of you? Anybody catch that? I'm just reading between the lines, all right? And then you know, aren't we taught to love our neighbor as we love ourselves? I mean, that could be interpreted a number of different ways. Are we talking about timing? Hey, come here. We're gonna do this at the same time. You know, I was just trying to connect the dots. But even if God was against homosexuality, let's say he was, like we figure it out, we get the proof God doesn't like homosexuality. Does it really matter? After all, we've got a laundry list of political leaders that were anti-gay and, you know, up on their stump talking vehemently against homosexuality. And then behind closed doors, when they thought nobody was looking, they're on Grindr, they're texting dick pics to other guys, they're even soliciting male escorts. They're closet homosexuals. Did not God create these people in his image? I mean, am I right or am I wrong? So maybe God's a closet homosexual after all. Anyways, that's all I've got tonight, folks. Appreciate it.
Give it up for Craig, aka Ginger Josh Brolin. Oh my God, that dude, that was really good for his first time. Don't you think that was great?